Well, this is pretty exciting. I'm currently setting off for my first ever solo wild camping trip. And I say first ever solo wild camping, it's my first ever wild camping in general. I'm currently walking along I can't remember what the path is called, but it goes from Callander to Brigatac on the edge of the Highlands. It should be just a couple of hours hike to where I'm going to, and then setting up camp for the night. Also, I've definitely overpacked. My bag is so heavy. You can see I've kind of got stuff sticking out of it. And also, if you haven't noticed, I'm also holding a water bottle because I have nothing for water filtering or cleaning at the moment. So you can see we're making do in a lot of areas. This is really hard work, but I'm just very excited to get to where I'm gonna set up camp, cook my little dinner, have a hot chockey, just chill out by the loch. Pretty tough though. I'm on a flat bit now, so it's chilling out a little bit. I don't want to say much about the midges because I feel like I'm going to tempt fate, but every time I've been on this track around this time, there's been loads of bugs and midges, or midges, but doesn't seem to be any right now, touch wood. Here we have Loch Venacha, and just down there, the other side of the loch is where I will be camping this evening. And then you can just about see it, there's like another body of water up there, and that's another spot where you can get a permit and camp around there. But yeah, we've actually got really nice weather right now. Blue sky up there. I should actually be able to set up camp on the bank, which means that I'll be away from any long grass and little tickies that might find their way towards me. So just over there, that's Benvenue, and then the water just down here, that is Loch Acre. So I'm just carrying on along this path, and this will take me to Brigatac. We're getting up to the turning now to Brigatac, and that's the way that I'm going, which is left. And you can actually go right here, and it will take you all the way around the back towards Bolwydder and Loch Foyle. And I know that there's another camping permit spot there that you can go to. So all of the camping permit spots are by the lochs: Acre, Foyle, Venacha, Drunkie and Lomond. And it's basically so that they can protect the areas around them, because they're quite popular places for people to want to camp. They set up these permit areas for Loch Lomond and the Trossachs so that they basically don't get destroyed, and it limits the number of people that can camp on them, and the money from the permit goes towards the national park, so it goes towards a good cause and prevents overcrowding and destroying the environment. I've now come down off the trail at the back, and this comes out at a visitor centre. I can't remember which visitor centre it is actually. Lendrick Hill Woodland, Glenfinglas Visitor Gateway, that's where I am. It's empty here at the moment. I think sometimes I've seen camper vans here. Don't know if they're actually allowed to park here though, or if they just perhaps come here during the day. Should be pretty flat from here on out, which I'm quite happy with, because even going downhill, when you've got this much weight on your back, your feet going down are very forceful. Oh, I can see someone camping actually around the back of the visitor centre. Got a tent on the top of a van. This is the visitor gateway. That's the tea room just there. It's really lovely. They do only veggie food actually, but it's really, really good. I say but, I'm veggie, so there is no but. I love it. I have a little story time about this, but I'm not going to share it right now because it's not based on the best experience. I'm just going to speed past the pub. They have a London bus just outside, that I think, perhaps not anymore, but it used to have live music, and it should be a nice pub, but I wouldn't recommend. Really nice and peaceful here. I'm looking forward to cooking my dinner. That's my motivation. Coming up to Acre Farm, and we actually get veg boxes from this farm. They come and they deliver us a selection of vegetables that they've grown here. Hey guys. This is where they do ice cream. Last time we came through here there were cows, and I'm not a huge fan of cows when I'm in the same field as them, so I'm pretty glad they're not here right now. That's Ben Venue in the background. I didn't realise I came so close to it actually. It's concerningly still. There is no wind. I think I'm just doing the final approach now. Maybe another 10-20 minutes down here, I'm hoping. I just really hope nobody else is camping here tonight, because I'd love to just have it to myself. Here we go. Found the camping zone. Into the woods. So we've got a pitch here. Got a spot for a campfire. Nice spot for cooking up here. Someone's left their pot. That's not that great. This is quite a good one, but I think I'd rather be a bit closer to the actual lock itself. Let's go this way. Ooh, boggy here. Definitely want to avoid this. I think I prefer being up here. Blimey, very boggy around here. Ugh. That would be really nice actually. I need to check if that's actually part of the camping zone. I think I have found the perfect place to set up camp. Just taking my bag off, finding somewhere to put that. Basically, this area is so much bigger than I expected. I thought that it would be a really small area, and it would be a, gosh, I feel light after taking that off. I thought it would be a way smaller area. This is quite swampy in this little bit there, but over here it's completely dry and it's just a massive flat area. So it's perfect really, very peaceful. Not too many midges as well, although maybe they'll come out later. The path is actually just up that little path there, so I'm a little bit closer than I would like to be. I'm just debating where to put my tent though. This looks a bit more flat, but it also looks more muddy, unfortunately. I'm gonna go for it anyway. This is just lovely. Loving this. This is my dinner. Alright, tent. Tent is up. Opens out this way. Lovely view there. Next task, get inside the tent and try to avoid all the midges. Literally just got into the tent and I'm pretty sure it's just started raining a little bit. Also, I have, perhaps a bit extreme, I've got 1, 2 mosquito repellers / midge repellers. I think they seem to be doing the job these things do, so that's pretty good. I'm just emptying my bag at the moment. Got some love corn as a little snack. Got my cooking pans here. Sleeping bag. sleeping mat, pillow. Bag is empty. The wind keeps changing direction. So these things are not smoking where I want them to, i.e. next to me. First things first. Oh gosh, that's really smoking me out. Put my clothes back away. Second thing. Open a flippin' drink. Whoops. It's a dry bag. It's designed for that kind of thing. I'm going to put my electronics and toiletries up here. Midginette, I'll keep that to hand. This is some food items. Alright, whilst I have space in here, I might actually get changed. Oh, I thought I'd forgotten my wipes. This is the current dinner situation. Snacks, which are these love corn things. Broccoli, carrot, and this is a bag of mushrooms and cooked noodles. Got blue dragon sauce. Oh, and vegan chicken in here as well. It's currently raining, so not the best timing to have got here and started cooking. I'm gonna see if I can just open a bit of this vent and kind of like cook like this through here. I thought I'd do a quick check-in. I just realised this. Oh, don't want to blow up that. Quick check-in. It's now, what time is it? 10:42. Almost dark outside now. I've got my tent all set up. Down here, this is the head of my bed. I need to push this a bit further that way actually. Got a pillow here. I've got my earplugs and eye mask. I've got my water connected just in there. Rucksack with some clothes drying out. And then just all the stuff I don't particularly need. My food stuff. I just brushed my teeth in this cup. I need to go pour that away somewhere. Away from the lock. Got my big water, which has actually turned out to be very well used. I'm glad I actually brought this much water in the end. Had a bit of a spillage down here. My rubbish bag, and then this is all my food. I couldn't actually eat all of my dinner. So I've got this delightful looking plastic bag of noodles. And then just my other bits. This is for breakfast. Got my coffee here, drone down here, which hopefully I'll be able to use tomorrow. But yeah, you can't really see much now outside. Very, very dark. This is not the best lighting. Just gonna face that away from me a little bit. So I got here at about 7:20, found the pitch, and that was quite easy to find. I set up my tent, which actually took me about closer to half an hour than 10 minutes, as it said. But that's kind of understandable since it was my first time setting it up. I had a lot of problems with midges when I was trying to set the tent up. They were just absolutely everywhere. So I ended up putting my head net on and then lit my little smoking things that are actually pretty good at deterring midges and mosquitoes and that kind of thing. They worked quite well. And then as soon as I got my tent set up and everything inside, it started raining. And that was when I was starting to cook. So I have taped, I don't know if you can really see, I've taped my door halfway up so that it's open, but the rain can't actually get in past the door into here, because when it's fully open and tied back, the rain can get in. And this is the only way to have it sheltered but still have my cooking outside. Also, my walking boots are right out there now, they're probably getting quite wet. Anyway, so I cooked dinner and I had noodles with broccoli, carrots, mushrooms and some vegan chicken. And then I had a hot chocolate after that. And then I've just been chilling out since then, really. That's about it. Other than that, I'm gonna just go to bed quite soon, actually. See if I can try to sleep. I don't know how easy it's gonna be since it's my first night camping in many, many years. But we'll give it a go. And I will see you in the morning. All sorts of sounds going on everywhere. Good morning. Well, good morning. I don't think I've actually spoken yet today. It was a interesting night. Didn't sleep the best. However, waking up to this is a pretty incredible thing. Does it make it worth it? That's the question. I've had breakfast and I'm now just clearing things up, getting myself sorted so that I can set off and make it home by lunchtime, because I don't have enough food with me to keep me going until gone lunch. So I need to get cracking really, but I'm just really enjoying chilling out here, to be honest, and just appreciating the view. I'm torn. I really like certain aspects, I think, of wild camping. I love the cooking. That was my favourite thing to do. I didn't enjoy sleeping here. I don't enjoy the no showering, and I hate the midges. But having a little camp set up here, cooking my breakfast, cooking my dinner even though it was in the rain, and having a view like this, which I'll just share again, is just really, really amazing. I really like it. So now I'm thinking, how can I do more of this kind of thing without the bad sleep and without having to carry a massive bag with me as well? Did not really enjoy that. I think I love cooking outdoors and eating outdoors. Just being outdoors. Not necessarily sleeping outdoors, but the rest of it I love. I love climbing mountains, and it's very hard to do that when I've got my big old rucksack on my back. And I don't have the lightest camping equipment because the lighter stuff is just so expensive. So yeah, I think you can tell I didn't sleep so well. Got big baggies under the eyes. There was also a massive bug that kept landing on the outside of my door last night, and it was freaking me out. Other than that, it was great. I think I fell asleep at maybe like 1 or 2, and then I woke up at 4 AM, which is when it got light, I think, and then I slept again until about 6:37ish. Yeah. Anyway, I need to get cracking. I'm pretty much all packed up now. I just need to put the tent away. As you can see, it looks like it's got a bit damp under here, which doesn't look too good. But yeah, the whole of this side looks really dark. This is the one door that we have, and it's great because it's got a little like vestibule bit in here. The only annoying thing is, and I think I pointed this out yesterday, there's bugs gathering around now. This door, when it's fully up, the rain will go straight in. Yeah, just last few bits to get together, and then I need to put the tent away. I just found 3 spiders, and I don't think that's okay. I am all packed up now, I think. I've just put my rubbish bag at the top. Probably not the best idea. Bag, I think, is all ready to go. No trace has been left. Other people definitely have. So the walk should take about 3 hours, I think. Hopefully slightly less. If I go via the road, it says 3 hours, but I'm going a bit on the back trail, so it's likely to take a little bit longer. I basically need to walk pretty much the whole length of Loch Rennica, which is all the way down the right bank here, around the top, and then I'm at Callander then. Yeah, saying goodbye to my camp spot. Benvenue looking lovely. Just a little bit of cloud. Also, you can see Ben Ann just poking through a little bit there, just to the left of this hill. I'm gonna get the bag on and head off. And I am on the move again. It's quite a nice path now. It's pretty flat, which I'm quite grateful for. It's currently about 10:10, I think, so should hopefully get home for lunch. I've just come a bit further along, and I actually think this might be an even better place to have camped. It looks like it's less muddy for sure, more in the open though, I guess, but quite flat as well. Oh man, that would have been pretty nice. Oh, and the nice little woodland bit here as well. Just going to quickly go down here, have a look. Oh man, this would have been so nice. This is so flat. Or over there on the shore, could have had my own little beach. Gosh, so many good camping spots here. They let 8 people camp here. At first I was like, oh, that means everyone's going to be really close together if they ever do have 8 people. But actually I think they would be quite spread out because there's so many pictures and it's a large area. Sun's come out again. We've got a lovely view of the loch and a little beach here. Despite the horrible noise in the background, we've got a lovely view of Ben Ledi straight ahead. Really cool. Got another camping management zone here. I thought it was actually further along than this, but I'm coming towards the end of the block now. If you're trekking, I would definitely go to the other one because it's much more private, further from the road, and there's a big variety of spots. You can go in the woodland or on the shoreline. Just coming along the last bit of road now, and then I have a tiny bit of trail, I think. Then I'm back and I'm done. So I think I'm gonna finish this video off here because the last bit is actually a little bit hilly, and realistically I'm probably gonna be too out of breath to finish it anyway. The video, I mean, not that cyclist really shocked me there. Got really embarrassed. Anyway, I'm just hoping that I don't come across cows on this last bit. That's beside the point though. I hope that this was interesting, and I'm glad that I've now got this memory of my first ever wild camping experience. Will I do it again? I guess. We'll see. If they could just stay there, that would be great. This path is also gross now, covered in cow pat. Okay, that's fine. They left me alone. I don't care.